Good day, everyone. Today we're going to talk about letter writing, one of my most favorite tools on the healing journey. It is a free, incredible tool that we can utilize in the safety and comfort of our own space, allowing us to express, explore, heal, and release built-up emotions, things that we may not be able to say or fully even understand or safely express. As a trauma grief recovery coach, I highly recommend letter writing to those who we are not able to actually speak with, whether that's because this person is no longer with us physically or other reasons we are not able to safely connect with them. And this includes ourselves. Not that these people will ever hold this letter in their hands, read it themselves, or anything of that nature. This letter is for you. This letter is for you to explain, express, grieve, unload heavy things we were not able to say to someone. Again, including ourselves. It is a very healing process. There are so many key components and elements that create a deep level of healing here. Pour out everything you wish to say, even read it aloud with the emotions and crying that come up for you. Energy will flow, and you're actually connecting and healing somatically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, generationally, psychologically, and much more. Then, what you choose to do with the letter is up to you. Some people choose to rip it, crumble it, burn it, and others choose to keep it and read it later to see how much it has helped you. Months or years down the road, you see how it has less emotional ties every time you read it. Then you can write a new one as you keep healing until you feel that you may no longer need to. Here we go. Get your pen and paper ready. Who is the first person that comes to mind when you think about writing a letter? How would you address them in this letter? What is the very first opening up powerful sentence that you wish to start with? How did they make you feel? What did they do that hurt or helped you? And this part can vary because depending on who you're writing the letter to and what you're trying to get out, sometimes this is a letter that is going to be to someone who hurt you, and sometimes this is going to be a letter to someone who has helped you that you weren't able to say thank you to, or you weren't able to express like what they did for you. So it can go either way. Describe how this hurt or help has affected your life. Detail how that has impacted how you feel about yourself and others. Tell them what other emotions, feelings, or sensations this brings up for you in your body and mind. And sometimes we don't know how to bring the right descriptive words. So sometimes we can use correlations of this makes me feel red. Like if we want a color, if we want to give it a smell, if we want to give it an object, it will help you better describe that feeling or that emotion that comes with it. But it's up to you. If we feel it in our body, then we're like, oh, that feels like a burning pain. Oh, that feels like a squeezing in my chest. So you can utilize all kinds of different variables in this. Address the stress or strength that what they have done has given you and by how they treated you. Tell them what you missed out on because of their behavior. Tell them what you gained from them being or not being present in your life. Tell them what lessons you have learned throughout this whole experience. Now, to close the letter, anything else you want to say? Maybe I love you, maybe I forgive you, I let you go, I can release this uncalled for pain and suffering that I do not deserve. And then from that point, you can either keep the letter, rip it, burn it, put it in a frame, whatever you want to do with it. Now, I do recommend that if you keep the letter, you randomly look at it and read it out loud. Because we're giving it vibration with our voice when we read it. We're giving it the powerful emotion that it deserves so we can release those emotions from our body and they're no longer taking up space in here. So I will keep the letter and I will read it. And it helps process those emotions, those feelings, those thoughts, That way they start releasing from here and here and anywhere else it's being stored in your body. And every time you read it, go flow with the emotions, whether it's crying, whether it's anger, whether it's happiness and joy, whether it's sadness, and roll with it. Do not try to hold it back. That's why we do this in the safety of our own home or wherever we're doing it that we know to be safe to us. And then as you read it, you will realize every time you reread it, you've healed a little more and a little more and a little more. And you may be able to write a whole different letter at some point. I know I did. I was able to do the hard ones like this and then write another one and be like, thank you. Because I saw all the positives and even the hardships that I went through and the experiences that I had with people who hurt me. It all has a lesson. There's a bigger purpose behind it all, but we have to process it to understand that. Let me know if you do this because it's a super exhilarating experience. And if you need help, please let me know. Because if you do this, some feelings might come up for you and you have to have some coping skills ready. So be aware that if you do this letter writing, make sure you have resources available to you to cope, whether that's, cuddling up and watching a movie, or whether that's doing some exercises afterwards, whether that's meditating, whether it's dancing, no matter what your coping is to make you feel more grounded again, have those ready and prepared for this process.